When there is no contact, it breaks the narcissist's heart so much that it makes him frustrated. Hey everyone, I'm going to talk about the terrible effects of not talking to your ex-narcissist today. This breakup hurts the ego and helps you get better. They think that after the split, you will still want them and feel lost without them. They get stressed out and hurt their ego when you don't chase them after the breakup and let them go. The narcissist likes having power, freedom, and options. They like knowing they can come back to you at any time. But no touch at all makes them understand they can't come back into your life. They see you as more important now that you've changed so drastically. They feel bad about this, but it's their fault. Get away from people to heal and add new things to your life. You might realize that your worst fear was actually your best one someday. This video is where I want to tell you more, so let's start. A lot of people wonder why it's so important to stop talking to an ex-partner who is a narcissist. The no-contact rule can make this argument hard to start because it has two sides. Narcissist victims can get better with this, but it hurts the ego in a lot of ways. Take the case where the ego leaves you as an example. This makes them think about how they think things will go after the breakup. The narcissist already has a story that supports them. It starts with the narcissist using your low worth to explain why they broke up with you. According to their plan, you wanted to be with the narcissist even though you didn't have much to offer. The script said that you didn't want the relationship to end and that you would miss the ego. This story makes it sound like you will chase them and be upset, scared, and sad. The narcissist wants you to stay this way during the supply after the breakup. Narcissists feed their egos with things that have been thrown away. They enjoy knowing that you're unhappy after they've left you. They think that your pain makes them look better and shows how important they are in your life. If you don't follow them like they want you to and accept the breakup, the narcissist's plan doesn't come true. The narcissist is shocked by how things have changed. All of a sudden, they're not where they thought they would be after the breakup. Narcissists ask themselves, whose story am I living in right now? That perfect world of theirs is gone now. Things are going the way you want them to. One of the worst things for narcissists is when their script gets changed. Taking away their script to boost their ego. Changing the script doesn't hurt the ego only. You also took away their freedom, which they really value. Narcissists like having freedom. They like having power and environments that are easy to change. The narcissist is sure they can easily get back into your life after they dump you because they think you still want them because you think they're better. People who are narcissistic say that you need them because you're unhappy without them. You change when you follow the no-contact rule and disprove the narcissist's story. The narcissist knows it will be hard for them to get back into your life. You have to face the harsh truth. They can't be a part of your life anymore. The door was shut. It wouldn't be worth much to even talk to them. You wouldn't respect what they said or how they felt. This idea may scare the ego, especially if they'd never thought about it before. They find it hard to believe that they no longer have a right to be in your life and that they can't just come back. This tragedy also breaks their pride by making them realize they might not be as unique or attractive as they thought. This changes how the narcissist sees you in a big way. They think you're more valuable now than they were before. This new way they see you will stay with them no matter how mean they are or how unstable their mood is. The way a narcissist acts is like a swarm of Chester bees. People often have to go outside because of Chester bees. They might have mood swings like narcissists do. As with draft beer in a club or bar, when a new barrel is tapped, the whole pint of beer may fizz up, making it unstable. Getting a steady pint of the beer you want becomes almost impossible. This is how narcissists feel when they are told they can't talk to anyone. They lose all of their balance. They're stuck in a tough spot where they can't help, but see you as more valuable and wanted, like a pint of beer fizzing. Narcissists find it hard to accept this change because it goes against what they believe and makes them feel bad about their own self-worth. Maybe narcissists used to think of themselves as the thing you were always looking for. They got pleasure and a boost to their ego from seeing you in pain and hunger. But something very important changed. You are now the prize. The narcissist may be mad about this change, but the truth is more important than their lies. The overwhelming reveal of the new dynamic breaks the story they worked so hard to make and keep up. Doesn't this seem like the narcissist's problem? Certainly not yours. After this disruption, there is a healing gap. This space is strong and changes things. It gives you the chance to try new things and see new places. You might stop, think, and be amazed at how things turned out so quickly. You're having the best time ever with what seemed like a nightmare. You can be thankful and happy about this event. Narcissists, on the other hand, won't be able to move on because they refuse to change and like to play games. This will hurt their feelings and make them more angry. They may plan ways to get you back if you've broken the no contact rule and moved on. This doesn't matter if you're no longer interested. The narcissist can't come back because you close this part of your life. It's like a tap that leaks and is a pain. When you turn it off, it stops making noise. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you very much for your help. Please like this movie if the information in it was useful or interesting. We want to make more content because your likes tell us that it's useful. Leave your thoughts, stories, and opinions in the comments. Your opinion is important to us and can make a big difference in our community. Sharing your stories might help someone in a similar situation feel better, get better, or understand better. You can share this movie. We can help more people deal with narcissists because of your help. Last but not least, please join our channel. If you sign up, you won't miss any of our new material. You can stay up to date on our new content as we add tools to help you along your path by subscribing. Again, thanks for your time, help, and participation. Thank you for being a part of our community. Do you feel like you have to deal with a narcissist's crazy behavior? Do you really want to give them a taste of their own medicine and make them lose control? I have a treat for you. We're going to talk about 8 things today that will drive a narcissist crazy. These jerks who only care about themselves didn't expect you to act this way so quickly. But wait, before we start, make sure you click that bell and hit that special subscribe button. Because guess what? You don't want to miss the next life-saving thing I'm making myself. But listen to me. There is a catch that I need to make before we start. Please do not even think about these tips if the narc in your life has hurt you or anyone else in the house physically. Calling your local domestic abuse center right away is the best thing to do. If that's not the case, then get ready for these 8 crazy ideas that will drive a narcissist crazy. Do you want to see their spoiled, cruel egos go up in flames? Let's do this together to make them crazy. If you've been dealing with a narcissist, you may be thinking, what can I do to make them pay for what they do? What can I do to shock them or make them go crazy? To make the narcissist crazy, watch this movie. It shows you 8 things you can do. These responses come out of the blue and are not what the narcissist expects you to do. However, before we begin, please ensure that you subscribe and click the bell icon to be informed when I post new videos. Happy to have you on my show if you're new. There is one thing I do want to say though. Please don't follow the advice in this movie if the narcissistic person in your life has hurt you or someone in your home physically. Calling your local center for domestic abuse would be the best thing to do. But if that's not the case, Here are 8 things you can do to completely destroy the victim of a privileged, cruel narcissist. Number 1. Turn down the Hoover. If you've ever been in a bad relationship, you know how scary the discard stage and the Hoover stage can be. The narcissist tries to get you back into their controlling grip at the Hoover, only to treat you badly later. It's possible that this has happened more than once before. If you want to get back at the narcissist, though, turning down their Hoover can drive them crazy. They have been getting away with their bad behavior up until now, but a refused Hoover throws off their whole plan. Once they've given you or their new source the scary, quiet treatment, they will try to grab you again for their own emotional supply. A lot of people think this is a real sign of regret and a desire to fix the relationship, but it's really just another sneaky way for the narcissist to trap you in their circle. However, here's the thing. Turning down their Hoover is a complete surprise that drives them crazy. Why would you say no to their offer? Games and tricks of the mind no longer work on you, and you're not falling for their fake regret. You're not refusing the Hoover to teach them a lesson or get them to change. You're doing it to show that you've moved on from their emotional problems. 2. Refusing to use triangulation. A narcissist's best way to get control is to make the person they want to control feel unattractive and unwanted. This strategy is usually used when they are unhappy with the way things are in the relationship, have found a new source of supply, or have successfully gotten back into the picture. They might try to hold on to you by telling you that things aren't going well, or that they have found someone else. They might even make up a bad story about how they wanted to break up with their new partner but couldn't. In this phase, called triangulation, you try to get their attention and love by changing how you look or act in embarrassing ways to make yourself more appealing to them. But, as I've said in other videos, a narcissist doesn't care about how you look, how much money you make, or how much schooling you have. No matter how much you change your body, it will never be enough to win their love or keep them only interested in you. If you find out that the narcissist is looking for someone else, or is already having an affair, the best thing you can do is refuse to be triangulated and leave. They can move on to their next source now that the game is over, and you can leave with grace. This refusal takes away their power, which makes them crazy as they realize they no longer have control over you. 3. Stop letting your emotions get weak. People who are abused by narcissists often make the mistake of believing that the narcissist really cares about their feelings and is sorry for what they did. Because of this, the targets become emotionally weak and tell the narcissist all of their deepest fears, hurts, and failures. But the narcissist is getting this information for themselves through cognitive empathy, and they don't know it. Instead of really feeling what the other person is feeling, they use their weaknesses and hurts to get better at abusing them. They go after the areas they know will hurt the most because the person they are hurting told them about their weaknesses. It's even worse that being emotionally open all the time makes it easier for the narcissist to take you back. They know that when they storm out of the room during a fight, they can use the information you gave them to make the best vacuum. As we talked about in number 1, this is why it's so important to turn down their sniffer. When you do that, you take away their power and let them know that their tricks no longer affect how you feel. 4. Hold on to your clarity. If you want to get close to a narcissist, you might need to keep your cool. Don't let the way they try to trick you break you down. To stay in charge of you, they'll do anything, even change your feelings and memories. It might seem nice to use love bombing and cognitive empathy, but they're all just tricks to keep you from thinking for yourself. Nasty people are afraid that you'll remember life before they came along, and being independent makes them crazy. Having a trusted friend or family member and a journal can help you figure out how to get through the narcissist's web of lies. You can stop the narcissist from changing your reality and making you doubt your own gut feelings with these tools. Narcissists hate it when you stick to your own truth, and they'll do anything to break you down. Keeping your sense of truth, on the other hand, is a strong way to fight back against their tricks. The fifth one, tell them the truth. One way to get under the narcissist's skin is to let them know that you are aware of how they are manipulating you. You can start by showing them text messages or stories about narcissism that show they have done something wrong. You could even hire a news source to tell you about the narcissist's bad behavior. But these are only the first steps. There is a different way to really let the narcissist know that you are watching them. You no longer have to show proof that they lied, cheated, or gaslighted you. That has already been proven. Instead, you show by what you do that you know what they really are. They can't talk about the same things over and over or pull you into their selfish vortex. If someone brings up the past to distract you from their own behavior or to get you to help them trick you, just walk away. Or you could just say whatever to show that their actions don't bother you anymore. It's time to let your deeds speak for themselves instead of telling them you're on to them. Sixth place, don't believe what they say. Get ready for a narcissist to openly attack you. They will talk badly about you, calling you dull, useless, and unwanted. And the whole time, they will expect you to be thankful that they are still there. This kind of abuse can be bad for your mental health if you start to believe what they say. But there is a way to get back at the narcissist. You should stay away from them when they start yelling at you. Don't show any feeling, don't cry, and don't beg. You can even leave the room in the middle of a sentence if you want to be polite. This out-of-the-blue behavior will throw the narcissist off and make them very angry. Yes, they will probably keep insulting you verbally to see what you will do. Don't give in to their pressure, though. Don't take their mean words personally, and don't let them feel good about making you angry. Narcissists can use it like jiu-jitsu. When they lose their grip because of the sudden turn of events, you'll know you've really won. Seventh number, do not talk to them. Narcissists need praise and attention like they need air. They need to hear positive things about themselves all the time to feel good about themselves. They will also take the energy from anyone who gets in their way to keep their fire going. For them, bad attention is like catnip. They get a lot of pleasure from it and use the trauma bond it makes to keep you hooked. Narcissists, on the other hand, hear a lot in silence. Their weak spot is indifference. They'd rather you be mean to them than nothing at all. They can't stand being ignored or not seen, especially by people they want to eat. It won't work with grey rock. The only choice is to completely avoid them and cut them off. Extremely limited touch is the best way to deal with a narcissist if you have kids or work with them. If not, you should act like they don't exist by stopping them, changing your email, and turning down their hoovers. They'll get angry about not being noticed, but it's not meant to punish them or teach them a lesson. It's to keep yourself safe. Narcissists will make you pay for things they think were done to hurt you, so don't let them. Eighth number, change things around. When they're with someone, narcissists have all the power. To stand up to them, we might think we have to yell, argue, or tell everyone about their bad behavior. But staying with them will only boost their pride and make them more likely to abuse us. These are the first 7 steps we need to take to really take a stand. Narcissists hate change, especially when they can't make it happen. We stay angry and frustrated when we stay in a bad relationship. The only way out is to shake things up. No amount of proof or confrontation will change the fact that we are still here. So, it's important to break the trend and make things interesting. It doesn't matter if they get mad or say they're not guilty. Just going against what they expect is enough to make them crazy. The main goal is not to make them crazy, but to set ourselves free from their rule. The ninth one, stop them. A narcissist's worst fear is losing a source of fuel. However, trying to trick them, fight with them, or even damage their things will only make them more competitive. We look like the crazy ones, while they keep playing their mind games without getting caught. You can only get back in control if you put your health first and end the bad situation. For a narcissist, walking away is the worst thing that can happen because it shows that they no longer have power over us. It's the best way to get back at them, and it will drive them crazy. We may feel guilty or sorry for ourselves when we leave, but that's just the narcissist's voice in our heads. With their stream of other sources, they'll be fine. We're going to stay alive, not to get back at them or be angry. We will destroy ourselves if we stay with a narcissist. We have to make the choice to stay away from people and break the loop. Check out the links in the description below if you like this information and want to learn more about how to heal. I can help you along your journey through teaching and programs. You can find out more by going to my website. To make sure you keep seeing my movies in your feed, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's the end of today's movie. Glad you came and watched all the way through. Take care until next time. Find out if your heart is closed for good. Ready to delve into the perplexing world of how narcissists perceive themselves as helpless. Your voice might seem insignificant, but brace yourself for a journey through the tumultuous landscapes of relationships, where self-centered individuals spiral out of control. But why do they behave this way? It's because they crave control, wielding power like a menacing weapon to dominate others and assert authority. Join me as we uncover the cunning tactics narcissists employ to maintain their grip. Fear not, even in the darkest moments, there remains hope. Today, we'll unveil 10 harrowing scenarios that can unsettle even the most fearless narcissists. These are the instances that shake the very foundation of their ego-driven existence. Embark on this thrilling journey, for the insights you're about to receive will empower you to shield yourself from their deceptive maneuvers. Get ready, for this is an opportunity you cannot afford to miss. No more delays. Let's explore 10 situations that can instill fear even in the heart of a narcissist. 1. Defying authority takes center stage in the arena of rebellion against the ego's tyranny. Have you ever found yourself entangled in a power struggle with a narcissist? Liberation awaits. Reject their manipulative machinations, assert your autonomy, and wield your power with utmost significance. As you contemplate their intentions and embrace self-reliance, the narcissist's realm quavers with uncertainty. Failure to elicit the desired response may escalate their aggression. Skilled in prioritizing their own interests, narcissists adeptly manipulate situations to suit their needs. Stay vigilant, resist their grasp, stand firm, and embrace your independence. 2. Navigating the narcissistic realm requires finesse and creativity. Preferring authentic affection over the distorted version offered by narcissists, withholding praise can trigger significant upheavals in their constructed world. Without constant adoration, they may resort to emotional manipulation. Remember, you cannot dictate their self-worth. Instead, strategically manage your interactions. Holding back praise helps minimize harm. You are not obligated to give anyone your love, time, or energy. Prioritize your well-being, set clear boundaries, and prioritize self-care. 3. Finding tranquility amidst narcissistic turmoil is paramount. Narcissists thrive on chaos, deliberately stirring conflicts to maintain control. Regain power by controlling your emotional responses. Their tactics often include lies, manipulation, and exploitation. Rejecting their provocations renders their efforts futile, reducing their interest. Resist the temptation to engage in their manipulative games. You owe no interaction to those who do not enrich your life. A composed demeanor sends a potent message. Their disruptive behavior holds no sway over your emotions. Establish firm boundaries, reject negativity, and encourage self-reflection. 4. Peeling away the layers of narcissistic illusion requires courage and determination. Embedded within the intricate facade of a narcissist lies a world of deceit. Manipulation crumbles under scrutiny, inciting reactions of anger, aggression, or fear. Identify their negative traits, reveal their true character, confront harmful behaviors, and establish boundaries for your well-being. 5. Breaking free from the narcissist's tangled web is a liberating journey. While life may ensnare us in other schemes, for narcissists, drama is their oxygen. With cunning precision, they weave intricate narratives, disrupting emotional stability. Beneath their facade of confidence lies deep-seated insecurity and reliance on others. Drama becomes their currency for seeking attention and validation. Establish firm boundaries, reject their manipulative games, and send a clear message. You refuse to be a pawn in their theatrical production. Liberation demands firm resolve. Complete disengagement is vital for lasting peace. Firmly decline their attempts to involve you and refocus on what truly matters. 6. Peeling away the layers of narcissistic illusion reveals the elusive reality beneath. Have you ever found yourself caught in the complex web of a narcissist's facade? When their manipulations are exposed to scrutiny, their reactions range from anger to fear. Identify their negative traits, reveal their true character, confront harmful actions, and establish boundaries for your well-being. 7. Unveiling the truth in the public eye strips the narcissist of their carefully crafted mask. Have you ever wondered what truly frightens a narcissist? It's the prospect of public exposure and shame. Their inflated sense of superiority relies on maintaining a flawless image. When threatened, their facade crumbles, revealing a vulnerable figure beneath the layers of deceit. Though confronting their inappropriate behavior may be uncomfortable, it exposes their true nature for all to see. 8. Reclaiming authority from the grip of narcissistic control is essential for personal empowerment. Have you ever longed for autonomy and independence? Now picture a narcissist consumed by an insatiable thirst for control. Their demands drain your energy and chip away at your self-worth. Asserting your autonomy is paramount. Make it unequivocally clear that manipulative behavior will not be tolerated. Establish firm boundaries. Assert your authority and refuse to succumb to feelings of inferiority. Your needs and desires are valid. Seize control of your life, make decisions based on your own aspirations, and recognize the inherent worth within you. 9. Mastering the art of constructive criticism can dismantle the narcissist's facade with carefully chosen words. Critiquing a narcissist, particularly regarding their appearance, strikes at the core of their inflated ego. Their deep-seated insecurities turn such comments into a sensitive trigger, potentially bruising their self-esteem and exposing their fragile facade. If providing feedback is unavoidable, approach with caution, selecting your words thoughtfully and steering clear of a judgmental tone. It's natural to feel apprehensive, but don't let their self-absorption cloud your judgment. Beneath their facade lies vulnerability. Expressing genuine emotions can catalyze healing and foster personal growth. 10. Peeling away the layers of a narcissist's victimhood reveals the truth behind their elaborate facade. Witnessing a loved one navigate challenges is challenging enough, but dealing with a narcissist, masters of manipulation who often adopt the victim's role, adds another layer of complexity. Recognize that you are not responsible for their emotional well-being. When faced with criticism, they seek validation while avoiding accountability for their shortcomings. Sacrificing your emotional safety is not a prerequisite. You owe no obligation to fix someone who refuses to mend themselves.